Hi everyone, that one Andrew here, back with another video. I kind of wanted to make this video because I'm actually going to be now uploading, at least not really uploading in the next 2 weeks, especially not gaming content related. You might see a video or a post from me a couple times, but not too much. Don't worry, nothing's wrong or anything like that. Just taking a little break, not from YouTube obviously because I don't really upload on YouTube, but just a break from work and things like that. However, me and the wife did recently go down to GalaxyCon, took a little trip to Raleigh, which was fun. Stayed there for a couple nights and we got some cool stuff. We saw some cool people, got some autographs, one of which I actually made a short about already, but I figured I'd do a full-length video about it too, because I know shorts aren't everyone's forte. They're definitely not even my forte. But I'm trying to, just build a little bit more of a community, especially this Persona living community. And as you can see, there is some Persona stuff here, but also there are some other things here too. Now, this poster we'll save till the end. I can tell you it's not Persona, but I do think it's really cool. So most of this stuff is actually, it's not official. These are from local artists. But again, I think when you're making, when you have a fandom, having some local artist stuff is actually really cool to complement the official stuff. But the first thing here is a GalaxyCon pin. You get this if you get the deluxe pass, which me and the wife got because I think it was like $8 more than the standard pass. So we're like, I guess, we got a t-shirt out of it too because something about credit or something. I don't know. Anyway, speaking of pins, I found these now. There's whole sets of these for Persona 5 Royale, Persona 3 Reload, and then Persona 4 Golden. I know I've talked about this before in my collection videos, but I'm not the type of person to be like, I need every single version of every single thing. So I was like, if I could get one Persona 3 pin, what would I get? And the Yukari one is really pretty. If you can see, it sparkles in the background. And then the Kasumi one for Persona 5 is really pretty. That was my reasoning was, hey, these are pretty ones. I do want to get the Persona 4 Kanji one too to complement these. And like I said, I want to get all of them. I would probably just stop at those three. But they didn't have any Persona 4 Golden ones. So maybe in the future if I see it or if I decide to get it online, I'll go ahead and do that. Now this one, this is some fan art. The artist's name is Foxblush with 2 X's. Foxxblush. Now, I walked the entire exhibit floor multiple times, and it's kind of sad how little Persona stuff there is. There's some, and I probably bought all there was, but it's just not one of those super marketable franchises, at least not now. That would be Demon Slayer and, I mean, a lot of Hatsune Miku, a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball Z, of course, stuff like that. But I did get this. It's the Persona 5 cast, and they're kind of like in this cutesy anime style, and it's pink, and it's great. So this is gonna go on the wall somewhere. But yeah, I really did like this piece of art, and again, you can see here, I think she has an Instagram, or maybe she has an official website, but the artist's name is Foxblush with 2 X's. So if you like this piece, or you like this style, look her up and you might be able to, oh, look at this, reading is succeeding. So here is her email, and there she has Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and whatever that little butterfly is. Maybe that's just for fun, I don't know. But yeah, go ahead, check her out if you like this piece or you like this style. You can see a postcard here. This is kind of her that bubblegum cutesy anime style. It's definitely something unique and different from my Persona collection, but I think it's cool to have something different and unique. Here, I actually got this for my father, James. He is a huge Clerks fan, and this guy here, Brian O'Halloran, I think is how you say his name. He was there. Really, really cool dude. If you ever see him at a convention, I highly encourage you just go up and talk to him, because he's one of those guys that will just talk to you and treat you like a person. But yeah, I got him that, and then I appreciate it so much. As you can see here, I actually got another one with him too. I'm gonna save that for the end. These though, so let's go ahead and pull this out. I didn't get too many, well actually as you can see, I didn't get any toys or anything like that. I didn't get any games. I know a lot of people go to conventions and will buy like used or rare video games. In my experience, they're almost always overpriced at conventions, even if they are rare and valuable games. I've never had an issue on eBay with receiving a game or having it not work or something like that. And almost 99% of the time, it's cheaper online. It's cheaper on Amazon. It's cheaper on eBay. So you won't typically find me buying games at conventions unless I find like a really, really, really rare thing that you actually can't find online, or it is a good deal. But here you can see I got another one with Brian, and put his famous quote, "I'm not even supposed to be here today." Great movies if you haven't seen them. Clerks 2, especially if you work in the service industry. But here we have some more Persona stuff, which I know most of you are fans of. I'm going to flip this over with 3 posters here. And I'll let you know the artist here in a second. But here we first have a Persona 5 poster. And I was trying to think what kind of style this is in. I was thinking kind of Kill la Kill style, or maybe like Samurai Jack style, with their the way that the characters are drawn and animated. Well, I guess it's an animation. But you can see it says "Take your heart" in the background. Down here, "You're a captive, prisoner of fate, future concealed." This is kind of the beginning of the game, the quotes at the game. Really cool. And then they had a Persona 4 Golden one. Same style, same way. For a long time, blah blah blah. Midnight Channel lose, blah blah blah. It seemingly blah 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 blah. I'm not sure where that quote comes from. But yeah, similar style. And then they also had Persona 3. They actually had so they had these 3 Persona ones. They had a Metaphor style one, which I thought was really cool, but I didn't want to spend my whole life savings. And then they had like One Piece and Dragon Ball and quite a few popular animes down here. Remember You're Immortal, Remember You Will Die, Remember You're Immortal, You Will Die. Really, really pretty, really cool art designs. I'm thinking about just having them 3, 4, and 5 on the wall, just side by side with each other, since they do all go with each other. And I love the contrast of the colors too. I think it's going to look really good all beside each other. And I believe this artist's name Gary Draws. So maybe it was like his girlfriend or his wife or something that was working the booth. But here is information if you like that design and you like that style. There is their Instagram and their email and their website. If you can scan QR codes through a screen, go ahead and do that, or just type that in. And I'm sure they sell and ship online. The last thing, which I've actually shown in the short already, but I'll show you again, is I have this photo. Laura Bailey was at the convention, and I waited in line for many hours. No specific quote or anything, it just says Andrew, her signature, Laura Bailey, LB, and then she put Rise with a little star there. But this is really cool. One of my dreams is to have all 8 of the original Persona cast members. Well, I shouldn't say original, Persona 4 Golden cast members, because I would like Aaron Fitzgerald's Chie, to have a portrait signed with them. Now, before you say anything, I know that Laura Bailey did not voice Rise in Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I understand that. That Ashley Johnson, I think is her name. She voiced Rise. However, there is only one true Rise. And really, I just like this design. So I'm not going to sit here and play semantics or be like, oh, I can't use this picture because she didn't voice. She is Rise. If we're being honest, the majority of Persona 4 content is voiced by Laura Bailey. It was only this game, ironically, that she didn't voice Rise, but even then, it's Laura Bailey. So just want to throw that out there before I get comments or something like that, being like, she wasn't in that game or stuff like that. Like, no. She's Rise. But yeah, this is going to look really good on the wall, and like I said, I'm hoping one day Johnny Young Bosch, Shuri Lowenthal, Troy Baker, all 8 of the main cast members got one down. 7 more to go. I think that'd be really, really cool. Anyways, that's it. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know. This is actually the most I've ever gotten from a convention. I usually go just to walk the exhibit hall and talk to famous people and then listen to their Q&As and sit at panels and stuff like that. But this time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend some money. And honestly, I think the signature was the most expensive thing, and that was $50. These posters were $50 for all 3 of them. This signature was only $30. These pins were $12 each, and then the smaller one was like $15. So I didn't even spend $200. Oh, there's one more thing. I forgot about this. I had already put it on my shelf, but I did get this little Spirited Away thing to put on my shelf too. This was $10. But really, really pretty. Love Spirited Away, so. Yep. Alright, well, that's it. But like I said, if you enjoyed this video, hit a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, I will be posting some more things. While I'm away from YouTube, I'm actually going to use this time to be writing scripts and focusing on a lot of Persona related content. A lot of you guys have been encouraging me and inspiring me, and I thank you so much for all the comments and support on the last few videos. It's really, really cool for someone who only has 400 subscribers to be getting this level of interaction. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye now. Hi, Idiot of the Year award here. 3-time winner, back-to-back, 4-time runner-up winner. I forgot to show you what this is. I ended the whole video and stopped talking and did all that stuff, and I was like, wait, I didn't show what this poster was. Let's go ahead and open it. It's so ridiculous. This poster is actually huge. So like I said, it's not Persona, and hopefully I'm going to try to edit these together without using Adobe, because I don't want to go through the process of uploading to my computer and then downloading it and then splicing together and then rendering it. I'd like to just upload it from my phone, but we'll see how this goes. So this is, it's really big. It's really big. But it's a Cowboy Bebop poster. Yay! That's what I forgot to show you. That's it. It's big. It's cool. I'm gonna put it in a frame and hang it up. I actually already have Cowboy Bebop kind of poster. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna ruin everything. But yeah, forgot to show you that. So sorry. And yeah, thanks again. That's it.